As far as business and success and finding what you want to do in life, the most important component is walking towards your own goals and finding your own goals. Because when you go for your own goals and they truly belong to you, nothing can stop you. And you don't even have to like white knuckle it. You can just hone in on your goals, decide I'm committed to that. If it's really made to you, make it specific, and then work with intention to make it happen. And the whole world's going to move around because it's your heart's desire. It's not just your mind, but it's your heart and your mind is in unison towards the same goal. And there's absolutely nothing more important than walking your own path. Like the Bhagavad Gita says, it's better to walk your own path with imperfection than it is to walk somebody else's with perfection. And so that is the key principle. The other component of that is top 5 regrets that people have when they die in this book. Number 1 is people regretted not having the courage to be their real selves. And so, yeah, I'm on YouTube making a fool of myself and posting all these videos, but it's because I know that I like self-expression. I know that YouTube is going to be a part of the equation of my success. And I realize that I just have to pump out videos. I just have to get better at making videos and being authentic before I'm able to actually succeed. I just haven't gotten to that point where like I'm good enough to where zoning in on the exact contents of my video even matters. It's more about like being authentic, finding that expression, being real, and then I can start orienting the content and, walking it the right path. But my point is, walk your authentic path, find your goal, make it specific, commit to that goal, and then everything else is going to kind of work with you to make that happen, because that goal belongs to you and you're a significant being. You're not just like some little chump who's made to fall in line. You're actually made to, you have this purpose. You have this unique happiness that can be for you. And we're all made to find exactly what that is. This land is fertile. We're made to farm this fertile land and make the most out of our lives. So to do this, I want to offer something practical. So finding your goal that's really made for you is similar to picking out a piece of clothing at the store. And what makes a piece of clothing really nice and amazing looking on somebody is the fact that it's their self-expression. It really belongs to them as an individual, and it's not them being practical or trying to look like somebody else. It's just when they saw that piece of clothing at the store and they bought it without hesitation, they had this feeling that, oh, that's me. Like as soon as you saw it, you were drawn towards it and you're like, that's mine. That's exactly how you're choosing your goal needs to be as well. And I get this information from this book called Reality Transurfing, an amazing book. It's kind of like magic, but it talks about metaphysics. It talks about excess potential and how if you assign too much importance to something, naturally the world strives for balance. So it's going to make it so you don't get it, or it's going to fail or something. And it's talking a lot about goals as well and walking through your own path. You're not to focus on money and say like, oh, my goal is to have a beach house. Therefore, let me get money first and then I can get the beach house. Focus on the beach house, walk towards that with intention, and then get super specific about, okay, how am I going to get the beach house? What path like makes logical sense, as well as that my heart is drawn towards. And so my point, bringing it back, is that your goal, you should be drawn towards it. It should give you a good feeling. When you think about how you felt when you made the decision to choose that goal or choose that article of clothing, how you initially felt is the most important thing. If it was good and assured and amazing, then the goal belongs to you. But if afterwards, then you make an analytical analysis with your head, or with your mind rather than your heart. First of all, choose your goal with your heart, okay? And then you make the analytical analysis with your mind. If it still checks out analytically, then it's for sure your goal. And then afterwards, your heart, if you feel this like weight of heaviness or this unease after you chose your goal, it's not for you. That's not your goal. You need to go back to the drawing board if you feel this sense of unease. Now, you don't want to mistake that with like fear or like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just chose this like amazing goal, because don't mistake current limiting beliefs of like low expectations for yourself with the wrong goal. So you need to have at least hypothetical high expectations for yourself, giving yourself the ability to choose anything in order to choose what's actually made for you in your heart. But make sure after you choose your goal, just make sure it passes all of these characteristics in this foreign goal list that I put right here. It's not making you feel uneasy. You're not trying to prove something to yourself or others. It's not imposed upon you by others. It's not serving somebody else's vision and their goals. And so after it passes this foreign goal list, you chose it with your heart. It's your goal. Go for it. Decide that you're going to have it. You can work with intention, and the world's going to flow with you so much more when your goal is chosen with your heart, because it belongs to you. You just need to walk towards it. You don't need to stress out. I believe that you simply just need to not give up on it, hold it, don't stress out. You don't even need to work particularly hard. You just need to accept the fact that this is your goal, and you are going to start working towards it, and you're committed towards having it as well. And so the world's going to sway in your place. It's going to work for you to get your goal that actually belongs to you in your heart, because you were put on this earth to do things, to work this fertile land, farm this fertile land, and I believe that fully. So most important thing, choose your own goal that actually belongs to you. Walk your path, get in touch with that, do the work to figure out what that is, and before anything else. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, like, subscribe, whatever, drop a comment. You know what they say. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.